Good morning. I hope that you are doing well and that your family is doing well, that you're feeling good, that you're optimistic, and that you are, please God, seeing Hashem's brachas in your life. Hashem always sends us brachas. Sometimes we just have to open our eyes and look further. In fact, that relates to the nature of today. Today is the first day of the month of Tammuz, not anybody's favorite month, really, because historically, Tammuz is a time that was always associated with tragedy in the Jewish community. Well, at least the second half of the month. The 17th of Tammuz is a fast day. It commemorates 5 tragic events that happened in our history, the first of which was the golden calf. And from there on, there's a 3-week mourning period that leads to Tisha B'Av, the saddest day on the Jewish calendar. So you can appreciate why does it people have a negative association with this month. You can also appreciate it in context. Last month, the month of Sivan, was very uplifting. It was a time of the giving of the Torah. It was a time that is associated with a tremendous amount of positive energy. And now it's kind of a slump. You feel almost as if, well, nothing's happening this month, or at least nothing positive is happening. There's an intriguing little detail about the month of Tammuz that I think is quite relevant for what we're going through right now. And that is the Jewish months of the year are named, many of them, after Babylonian names, including this one. Tammuz is a Babylonian word. In fact, it refers to a particular Babylonian idol that they used to worship thousands of years ago. Now, you must wonder, why would we give the name of a month based on a Babylonian or any nation's idol? Particularly when you look at it in context, the Tammuz idol was one that was designed to invoke dread in people. So it created fear and anxiety, something I think we can all relate to right now in our lives, if not generally. The idol of anxiety. It's a form of worship that it becomes obsessive. It becomes almost a religion of anxiety. And especially when somebody tells you, oh, there's bad things about to happen, as people will often say in the month of Tammuz. So why did we choose this particular name for the month? To show us that as Jewish people, we believe that at any time we have the power to turn things around. And Hashem gives us the energy and the opportunity to turn those things around. So you've got the month of Tammuz, which historically is always associated with negative things. But the real message, because Jews are supposed to dig deeper, the real message is that the month of Tammuz is an invitation from Hashem to us to say, you can and you should find a way to turn this energy around. Tammuz historically was always associated with bad things. The truth is, Tammuz actually has some very powerful days in it. For example, the 3rd day of Tammuz is the day that Joshua miraculously stopped the sun and the moon in order to vanquish his enemies. That tells us that Tammuz is a month that Joshua, or by extension the rest of us, the Jewish people of whom he is a representative, we actually have the power to stop and redirect the nature and the flow of where the world is headed. That's why we take Tammuz, the name of an idol that is supposed to invoke dread, and we turn it around and say we will convert that from a negative concept into a positive energy, a month on the Jewish calendar. Please God, we should succeed this month, even in small measure, to turn around some of the negative energy that we're experiencing right now into something which is positive, uplifting, and meaningful. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful month. Stay safe and stay sane.